Alrighty everyone, welcome to my first ever stream on YouTube. I used to do a bunch on Twitch, but this is definitely exciting. Today we're going to be redesigning my Revolting Children lighting design. It was my first ever lighting design on YouTube using etc Nomad. Before I used Planet Coaster, which wasn't really a lighting design software. So there are plenty of mistakes and little things that I would do differently now. So let me open this and then let's begin. First, I want to show you the original video, and then I'm gonna go from there. So let's start with that.
Whoa,
Okay, so first of all, you can see that there was a live move. There's some lag there. I would have probably made that a bit quicker. I probably wouldn't have added in those yellow strobes now. Also, this entire song is time-coded by follows and hangs. Well, now I actually use Reaper and MIDI. And there's a live move right there, which I need to fix. All of this timing could be probably sped up and made more exact. All of this timing needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed. Some of these live moves are acceptable. I think they add a cool effect. Some aren't at all. This should be an RGB effect, not a color wheel effect. The colors are not strong enough for what it is. All right, so that's what we're kind of basing it off of, and yeah, we have to make some basic changes. So let's begin. First off, how is everybody doing tonight? I'm just pulling up the song so we don't have to do that later. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so let's begin. Oh, you're doing a Wicked design right now. Yes, I'm trying to decide. I kind of want to do one short day. But Wizard and I would be great. I need to find a good set design or a good set model for it. But yeah. Okay, so let's go Q 0.5 through, what is this? 48. Okay, all these follows need to go. Q 0.5 through 48. Hold up. Yes, there's a ton of songs that I really want to do. I really want to do more from Waitress. I'd love to do some from SpongeBob. That's my new... I'd love to do something from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, since I just designed a production of that in real life. So, yeah, that would definitely be fun. Susicle, that would be a good one. Press the soft key bottom for follow. Yeah, no, I'm struggling. You can tell that I'm a designer and not a programmer. This is also fairly rough to me even now, because I did Vampire a couple weeks ago, but before that it was like a 10-month break, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Because as soon as I press space on any of these, it would have started the time code in quotations. Yes, let's see. So first of all, we have that, which that isn't horrible, but it is getting cut off. Also, this rig is so simple compared to my newer designs. I have 3, 6, 9, 12. I have 18 lights, 18 moving lights. I have 9 and 9. That is the equivalent of what this is. Okay, so I need to figure out what, okay, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna re-record that. That is fine. Okay, so I'm gonna make this go a little brighter. Do I have groups? I do, thank God. Okay, so group 2. Nope. Okay, so I have 1 group. Okay. Yeah, intensity is 5. So we'll make that like a good 20. And that should make that smoother. And then this is making me question what the moving light brightness is. 100. Okay. So then I kind of want to add a rotating gobo to this because of the effect that I want to give it. Let's add like that. Record to 1. Oh, that would be great. That'd be really fun. Yeah, I've been very busy recently with productions, and I mean I'm very fortunate to be able to do those productions. But yeah, I would love to collab. Let's see, what is the next? Okay, and then this can be 0.5 seconds. It does not need to be that extended. And maybe this could be 0.3. Go to Q4. And let's see this again. Okay, that's good. Okay, and then I'm gonna take these. Take the front 3 lights out of this because this just does not need to be strobing, or else I do maybe like, how would I want to do this? I could do something like that, but I'd rather just keep it open and then turn them off. Q7. Okay, that's not horrible. I'll accept that. And then they go back. I think these lights can be brighter. which lights are on. That's the real question. Let's grab, okay, I see. Let's make this 50, maybe 30. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is all the marking. This is all fine. That is fine. That is fine. This one could probably look a little better. I don't prefer that. Other light. Or not. Let's go to Q16. It's that light. And maybe I'll make it a little brighter and bring out the zoom a bit. Okay. That needs to be like a 0.5. 0.5, and then these can be 1. So go to Q16. I just didn't love how those spun. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, I remember a while ago my old theater troupe used to put together a bunch of songs and make like a cabaret performance. Okay, this needs to go out. Just let's see what this. Okay, that looks good. Also, these puzzle gobos, if you were wondering where I got them, I made them myself in Photoshop. I just created a square and then cut out little corners, and that's where they came from. Okay, down, 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 down. Down, down. Okay, so that should all be good. Da 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 da. We are revolting. Maybe I'm gonna make those lights go a bit brighter with that color change as well. Maybe full. Yeah, I've performed a few songs from Matilda, Bruce, When I Grow Up. But I always wanted to do Revolting Children because it is such a fun song. This is definitely a dream show to design, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna figure out the timing with these later. But there are a lot of them. Okay, so that needs to be redone. 35.9 or 0.9. So this is interesting because you can see this center light is going in and then small, which is what I kind of wanted, but I think it can be a slow down effect and it can be dramatized almost at the beginning. But I just don't know if that is possible because of the gobo on it before. So that is actually not possible. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then in this scene, I do want to grab all of the very light spots, or I think it's just the 3 at the front that I think these need to lose their edge so they're not as invasive. Or they're all of them. Hold up. Let me grab all of these. And Okay. Let's record cue 36. Alrighty. And then let's... Okay. Oh, okay. I see what this is. 35.9. So it needs to go... Okay. So it needs to go out, almost. Okay. Then this happens, which I'm good with that. Okay. I'm not, like, mad about that. Down. Okay. So now we need to go back. So go to cube, let's say 39. These VL3000 spots need to be focused now. So now I need to grab those, or actually probably previous 37. Yes. So then all of these need to go back into focus, so that we can see those wonderful gobos. Yes, that's better. And then you can see that, and then down. Okay, so let's go back to 39, because the intensity down can be 0. Up should continue to be 0.5. Oh, down 0. Okay. So then if we go to Q38, there's just a bunch of small changes. I would probably redesign this, but I really enjoyed this design. There were also a bunch of... Okay, so this is one of the biggest changes right here, because right now I'm just shuffling through the gels, and that is not the best way to do it. And you can see I'm gonna fix this right here, and it's gonna be stuck on open, and then it'll be effect, I think it's like 977, or oh, what is it? Let's see. 917, not 77. So group 1, effect 917. Group 1, effect 917. How not? Oh, okay. So this is red, green, and blue. Okay, 918, because they're CMYK fixtures. 918. There we go. So you can already see that this is already stronger colors, for sure. Group 1, their intensity can probably be put up to 100. And even this is just more fun. But I will probably group them into one group. Or you know what? That's not as fun. Maybe I'll do groups of 3. Yeah, I like that. So let's re-record this cue. And that just looks so much more vibrant. And just more fun in general. And honestly, what I might do is I might bring in, this is what I used to do in my old designs, and I don't care to repatch this, but in my old designs, what I used to do is use a couple lights to hit the psych/scrim at the back. Now I like using a strip light because it just gives a stronger value but let's see. Okay, and then this one can go here. Okay, so that gives a pretty even color, and let's see effect 918, and yeah, that just is more fun. And I'm gonna bring in a couple more lights, and one's gonna go here, one's gonna go here. They're going to cross across the stage, and they're going to be effect 918 as well. So then if we pull in a person, so let's say, let's see, people. If we pull in an actor here, they are going to be covered in color, and this is just going to be fun to dance in, to sing Revolting Children. So let's record that. And then we will have to remove a few of these. This is, whoa. Okay, so then this has to be at 0, and these two on the back to be at 0. All right, and then we're gonna update that, and then that. That is a live move, but I really enjoy that light move. It's almost like a 2-step button, even though it's a 1-step accident button. At least it was an accident at that time. But yeah, this is pretty much the updated version of Revolting Children, I want to say. Now the big thing is the timing. The timing is a big one. So what I like to do for these designs is I like to play the music a couple times and just practice pretty much. So let's just do this. You can ask me any questions throughout this and I'll answer them. Oh, that's that, okay. Okay, so we're gonna go back a couple steps right there because I realized I want that strobe to be brighter. I don't know why it isn't brighter. Yeah, this can be like that. So let's go back into this and try this again. That's that cue. Oh, there's a lot more. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of cues that I missed there. This looks just a lot better. Okay. So, there's a lot of timing issues there. So, we need to go back and I need to refigure out what every cue is for. Because I feel like there are some weird ones in there. So I'm going to go through back at the beginning and begin practicing the timing once again and figuring that out. Okay, so first of all, I kind of want to bring this light up here downstage a bit because it's not quite catching, and maybe I'll make this entire this in focus completely. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so I'm one behind there. Okay, so I definitely need to play with the timing a lot on that. Are you tracking or cue only? I am designing everything with cues and then playing back, if that's what you mean. Here, so there's a couple that I'm finding odd. Okay, so let's go to Q3 because I feel like that is kind of useless. Yeah, so let's delete Q3 and then go right to Q4. Okay. Okay, go to Q4 now. And then let's take out this light. Let's record chord Q4. Please save the live. I will. This is what I'm kind of planning on doing. From now on, I think I'm going to be working on my videos on live so you guys can see the process and learn from it. I'd love to create... Oh, let's see. Let's see. If you look at the live table, I think it shows if you use track or not. Okay. Don't see anything here. I am going to be connecting Reaper and with MIDI, and I'll be timestamping that in that way. Yes, there is tracking. There you go. There you go. Let's see. So that's good. Yes. Yes, okay, so I'm not building each queue separately. I am carrying over from queue to queue, which is how I prefer to design anyway. Yeah. Okay. That can fade out. Doesn't need to be a sharp out, 0.5. That's interesting. I did not know that. Yeah, early in the live, I don't know if you're there, but I said I'm primarily a designer trying to learn how to program. Yeah, I'll have to try Creo only on a different project and see what I prefer. Okay, so that's why I did that. So if I go back to Q9, yeah, that's horrible. Okay, so that just has to be 0, and then that will be here. Or why don't I fade it out in this queue? Let's take that out in this queue. And then I can delete Q10. Okay, so now I need to refix this up. So I need to open up this gobo. I need to make this. Don't know where this was previously. I'm just gonna put this here or up here. Or maybe here. And I'm gonna put this here. Okay. Okay. Thank you for that. Yeah, that I see my programmers like updating cues, and I know that that's a thing. It's just hard, or I just don't know the key mapping on keyboard, which is annoying. But do. Okay, so that works. And then that is fine. But I think that should be time 2. And then that's good. Do. Okay. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Revolting. ROVLTIN. USING. USING. REVOLTING. Okay. There's a couple changes that I feel are unnecessary. If I'm going by beat, some of these just don't make sense. Okay, so if I come over here, okay, so I guess I could go do USING. Okay. Okay, so I design for a community/regional theater, not professionally, and I've always kind of said that. But at this point, wow, that's incredible that this video got you into programming lighting. Yeah, this one is my most popular on my channel, actually. Or video-wise, I have a few YouTube shorts that have like surpassed this. But yeah, this was my first video in ETC. So a lot of my programming now almost looks completely different, especially with the rigs that have 25 times the lights and the fixtures. And I mean, I've definitely grown and changed since this video that was posted, I want to say 3 years ago in 2020, because this was like my little quarantine project, and I'm actually doing it, but yeah. So this design was actually a recreation slash like I recreated the Broadway lighting, but I added my own kind of twist to it, which is interesting. I've begun to start liking my original designs more, but I still love trying to recreate like a Broadway style video and Broadway style lighting. I just don't love using bootlegs to create that content, but gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. This is not the right section. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's that. this needs to be quicker. Color times 0. Okay. So, I do want to take out a couple of these light switches during the revolting. Why do you call it designing when you're just recreating the Broadway? That was a lot of your early content. Yes, so what I was kind of doing is recreating the Broadway design. So that's why I was kind of posting something lighting design, because it was like me designing the lighting, but I was basing it off the original. And in all my descriptions, eventually I went back and added the original creators because I was like, okay, this feels wrong. And now I'm kind of moving to more of like my design work. And I would love to share more of my design work. I'm kind of just waiting for photos to come. But yeah, I just called it lighting design because it was the lighting design for the show. I mean, it makes completely more sense for me to like call it lighting design now with like my vampire lighting design and my Billie Eilish lighting designs. Like those are original designs. Same with like my Legally Blonde one. But I was kind of just doing it for fun, not really like trying to steal anybody's design or whatever. It wasn't my design. And that's kind of how I taught myself basic programming without going to school, because I was teaching myself it during COVID. And yeah, it might be easier to make those changes with revolting. That's what I'm going to do right now. Rather than some like random beats, I'm going to be changing it, not with an effect. I absolutely suck at effects. To the beat instead of using cues. Yes. So like these are like small things that I probably, well, I have learned. I've been using a lot more effects, but I'm trying to use color palettes more often. But it's just for me right now, since all these color palettes are basically already made for me in this design from my previous design, I don't want to remake them. ROV OLTIN. I never knew that you could sync absolute effects to music beats. That's interesting. Okay, so I can delete this cue. USING. Okay, so that should be enough. This is like a learning experience for me. Went into effects. Nah. Okay, so I just need to delete this one. So I had one extra. I had one extra in each one, which that makes me interested, because that also, I'm like, how did I, yeah. Well, actually, what these are these aren't actually like made colors. These are Oh, maybe they are made colors. Oh, I didn't even know my own design. Then some of them are main colors and some of them are gels slash the color wheel. And okay, the green was the color wheel, which is kind of odd because I don't know why I would just do the green. Okay, well, yeah, some of them are color wheel, which is odd. Like this one, those are open. The magenta is a color wheel. The dark fuchsia and the orange. All of those are color wheels. So I had a weird mix of color wheels slash CMYK or CMY. Yeah, this is from my last update was 2021, so 2 years ago. There's like way too many of these, so I'm gonna delete. So I think what my thought process was, for this design was, at the time I did want to just recreate it, so I grabbed each color from watching like the bootleg or from I think one of the performances. I don't know if it was a bootleg, but I just grabbed each color and then I kept pausing the video. But what I probably didn't consider at the time was some of the changes were probably just the color wheel, the light going through the color wheel. So that's why I probably had extra okay, so this can be time 0 and then 0.5. So yeah, that's probably my thought process. Okay, so this should be time 0, and this can probably be 0.5, so that some of these I don't need to press each one. So this I can do down, 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 down. Okay, wait, go to 40. What is going on with that one? I need to open this up. I need to update this. Down, down. Okay, I like that. Okay, I don't mind that. This can probably just go straight down. Oh, it was marking for sure. That's why. Oh, other light. Here we go. This one. Go straight down. This one can probably go straight down as well. Or here, I'll put it upstage. This should be. Okay. So then I can update that. Is that move intentional? Doesn't look like it was marking. Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to fix right now. Because that was there. Okay, I know what I can do. Here. So I had this here. So then it just needs to move in more. Okay. There we go. So then it's gonna go like that instead. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then that's the whoa whoa whoas. Okay, so then this. Okay, so this needs to go. The downtime can be 0. And then 40, let's go to previous cue. And that's way cleaner. And then that is perfect. Okay, to the original cue. And let's test this out with new timing.
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget.
Okay, I've been obsessed with iris effects, so I want to go to Q0.5 and add an iris effect to this as well, since I have the time. It will add interest, and that just looks way cooler, but this needs to be like the beam needs to be like 5 seconds. And then this can be, let's go to previous. Let's not mark. Let's grab this. Iris goes down. Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, that looks cool. Probably, that was probably good timing. Okay, that's a weird cue. Da 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 da. Okay.
On the board, it's flipping something we're revolting. Let's be a harmony. If we know what's wrong, wrong is right. Everyone NORT right. We're revolting. Say you stay inside the line. If you disobey at the same time, there's nothing that a transport can do. You can take a hammer and if they shoot you. Come on.
I need to figure that out. Why do I do the 0.1? If I'm gonna be honest, no good reason. That was my habit back in the day. I do 0 now. For some reason, I don't know what it was, but I think it was because I was using a older version of ETC, or I just didn't know what I was doing a couple years ago, but I just always did 0.1, and there's no good reason. Yeah. I always used to get an invalid time message or something of that sort. And I never knew why. So I always just would do it like 0.1 or 0.01, which is what these are at. So, yeah. Let's go to Q 0.5. And let's try this again. Whoa! What was that about? Why was that like that? That shouldn't be a problem. Let it load completely. Yeah. Yeah, like sometimes, my timing can get weird and it won't let me do my cue times and I have to do Control D. Don't know why, but that's just... Anyway. That should be there. I keep thinking that there's a cue there. So let's add one. That is how I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna fade out this spot at that moment. Because there's no reason why it's there. 6.5 time. Probably 2 is enough. Oh, I'm in the wrong part of the song. Okay, I'm starting from the beginning. I'm completely lost. I don't know this song well enough for that. Okay, let's try this again. That can be like 2 seconds.
They will become a screaming horde. Take out your hockey stick and use it as a sword. Never again will we be ignored. We'll find out where the chalk is stored and draw rude pictures on the board. It's nothing something we're revolting. Testing out how we learn. If you know what's the wrong is right. Everyone N-O-R-D. We're the revolting. So you stay inside their line. If you disobey us the same time, there's nothing gonna transform us. You can take a hammer and if they choose it, we can push us with ours.
Okay. I think I'm happy with that. So now I'm gonna bring up Reaper and do some recording. Whoop. I'm also gonna do loop MIDI. Okay. So if you want to know how to use loop MIDI and Reaper, you can check out my tutorial on my YouTube channel. Things might have changed over time, but I really don't think so. Let's pull this in. Okay, and then that works perfect. And then let's bring Revolting Children into Reaper. So a lot of you guys can't see this. Okay. So this should work fine. And once we do this, we click learn. Learning is on. You can see up here, learning is on. And then we begin playing.
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again will the choke or slam. Never again will I be bullied, and never again will I doubt it when my mum is
Alrighty. So, now that we have that all learnt, we're going to go in and change all of the timing because right now it's kind of a mess. Not completely, but kind of. First off, for some reason, this is doing that, which is not good. So as long as we go back to 0.5, I don't see why it is doing that. Let's see if it does this again. No, okay, that's good. I'm happy with this. Okay, so this... Okay, so I need to change this to time 50, 20. Okay, so then this should be working better. Hello, welcome, welcome. Okay, so this needs to be a little earlier. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that needs to, okay, here. This all needs to be 0, and maybe that will make that better. That's better. This needs to change. So. Okay. So. 125.02. 126.04. 126.10. Okay. Okay, 2. Okay. 20606. Oh, I see. 20525. Okay, this should be better. Okay, this is still not looking good. Maybe a little tightening up. Okay, not horrible. This needs to go maybe 205.23, and this needs to go 206.00. Just a couple milliseconds earlier. Two 207.29. And then 208.06. 208.06. Okay, let's see this. Okay, and that is the design. That's kind of where I put my work into. Let's see. I'm gonna try to put these side to side, and let's see how they look next to each other. Let's go to Q0.5 and let's do this again, except let's grab this and let's do okay. Let's put them side by side. And there we go. Okay. Let's begin. Okay. Break it up into different comments. That's okay. Hey. Hello. Huge fan of yours. Aw. Signing in a community theater a little less than a year ago with no knowledge. I stumbled upon your designs and recreations. I've never really seen anything like them before. How cool they looked. Thank you so much. Awesome. Well, that means a lot, and I just want to say that, like, I started this channel, like, years and years ago when I was just getting into it. Not even, like, getting into lighting design, knowing what lighting design is, but just being interested in it. And, I mean, you could see that just starting in, like, Planet Coaster, a video game. And then I've, like, learned so much, and I really wanted to create content that I used to want to watch. I used to scavenge the internet for every little lighting design video that I could possibly find. So that truly means a lot. And I mean, I've just got back into designing. I've probably designed like 5 or 6 productions, but just recently designing on a larger stage and a larger scale, bigger than ever. And it just shows how much can change so quickly. Okay, this is before and after. Top is before. No, top is after. Bottom is before.
Never again will she take away my freedom, and we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again will the choking door slam. Never again will I be bullied, and never again will I doubt it when my mommy says I'm a miracle. Never again will we live behind walls. Never again will we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting lines. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun, and we'll have a choice for revolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun, and we'll have a choice for revolting. We're revolting. We will become a screaming horde. Take out your hockey stick and use it as a sword. Never again will we be ignored. We'll find out where the chalk is stored and draw room pictures on the board. It's nothing something, we're revolting. Let's be a hammer. If you know what's wrong, wrong is right. Everyone NORT lies. We're revolting. Say you stay inside the line. If you disobey at the same time, there's nothing that the transport can do. You can take a hammer and if they choose it, we can push us with all the stuff we like to be. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N. Come on! With S-I-A-G, U-S-I-A-G. We'll be R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. It is too early for you, we are revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting sun. Again, we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing
Okay. So, that is kind of the before and after. Some of the timing was a bit odd comparing the two. But you can see some of the basic changes that we made, basic timing issues, having too many cues for the amount of beats. We changed RGB instead of a color wheel to create more vivid colors. And we also just added some cues and took away some cues that I felt weren't needed. And we also time coded it instead of using follow and hang, which is such an odd way to time code. And I stuck by it when I was doing it. And now that I've learned actual time coding, it's just so much easier and so much more precise. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a long stream, but that was basically how long it took me to make some mild changes to a song. So you can just imagine how long it takes me to do an entire song. This is definitely not a super easy thing to do, but hopefully these streams will motivate me to make more videos for you guys, because I always want to do that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys for the people who stuck until the end. And